Good morning and happy Tuesday, September 22nd. All right, so we are still going to be digging into multiplying numbers and digits, but today we're going to really focus on the strategy of standard algorithm. So our learning objective is I can solve problems that require multiplying a 4-digit number by a 2-digit number. And I think I should add on with the focus of using standard algorithm if that is the strategy that really works for you. So looking at our agenda, we're always going to start off our math block with a start problem to get our minds thinking for the day. Then you're going to have a try it problem. And this is where you use your prior knowledge to try to solve a problem that I pose. There's going to be a short little mini lesson on standard algorithm. And then you're going to apply what you know. And today's going to apply, what I want you to do is you only have 3 problems, and I want you to use whatever strategy works for you. Okay, so yesterday we talked about area model and partial product, which we'll kind of glimpse in today, but also in small group, and if you came to the live lesson, we talked about standard algorithm, which is kind of, I think, the main way that a lot of us, or the main strategy that a lot of us will kind of tend to. You do need your workbook. I will talk about the page numbers in just a minute, and you'll also see there's another extra credit chance today to share your work on Flipgrid. This is a fantastic way to get talking about math and for someone else to respond to you. All right, let's go ahead and get started today. All right, for our start problem, I really want to activate your brains and to be thinking about why and how is regrouping used in this addition problem. And you're like, well, Ms. McLemore, what does this have to do with multiplication? It does. So think about, why did we regroup here? Why in this addition problem did we have the 5 below and you had to bring the 1 up above? So just be thinking, and I want you to explain, why did they have to regroup? Okay. Well, I kind of want to explain this because we regrouped because you had 7 10s here and 8 10s, and when you add these together, it created 15 or 15 10s. And we can't stick all of this down here, right? So I needed to put my 5 down because the 5 was in the tens place and carry the 1 up to the hundreds place value. So I needed to bring that up due to the fact of place value in numbers. Making sense of ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. Okay, so this is going to be used when you use standard algorithm as well for multiplication. All right, let's attack the try it problem. So if you turn to your workbooks to page 65, turn to your workbook page 65. Now, I know this is not a word problem, but we still need to make sense of it. So be thinking about our 3 major questions that we ask when we attack a problem. So number 1, what is the problem about? What are you trying to find out? And what information is important? So I'm going to read the problem. Find the product 1,429 times 42. So something that is important is the problem is about finding the product. And we have to know the definition of the word product in order to be able to know what to do here. And we have the multiplication sign. So product is a fancy word for the answer to a multiplication problem. We're trying to find the product, and the important information is the numbers. 1,429 times 42. Now, what I want you to do is take some time to solve this problem in your workbook on page 65. Now that you've taken some time to solve this problem and you've worked it out and you use some of the strategies that we've talked about, I want you to answer this question. How is this multiplication problem similar to others you might have done? How is it alike? Just be thinking. Okay, extra credit. Head on over to Flipgrid and share your strategy of what you did. Make sure that you hold up your book, you show your work and explain to your classmates how you solved it, whether you used area model, partial product, or standard algorithm. I challenge you to use one of those vocabulary words. My second challenge is for you to use the word product. Let's see if you can use those key terms. And then respond to someone's work. I agree with them because, or I disagree with you because. Make sure you explain why you agree and disagree. We did some of this yesterday in small group. I can't wait to see some of you more in group. All right, so let's talk about strategies. Yesterday we talked about area model and partial product, and I used the word parts because sometimes when we did some of the strategies yesterday, you actually had parts of numbers that you had to put together. Well, you can use the standard algorithm, all right? An algorithm is a set of routine steps used to solve problems with the standard algorithm for multiplication. You can multiply by place value, regrouping, and adding as you go. You record all the partial sums of each place value in a single row. So thinking about place value, let's take a look. So step 1, multiply by ones. So you can see that our Chisholm red is the 2, regrouped as needed. Okay, so record the partial product. So we are multiplying every number in this top digit, this multi-digit number, by the ones place value. So 2 times 9, 2 times 2, 2 times 4, and 2 times 1. And it's recorded down here. And this is a partial product, or part of our answer, or part of our product. Because remember, product is the answer to multiplication. Now you need to go to step 2. Step 2 is finding the other part of your product, which you can see in Obama Blue, the 4 is in the tens place value. That's why we put the 0 for our placeholder, because you're moving away from your ones and you're going to your tens place value. So you multiply every number by, we think of as 4, but it's actually 40 because the 0 is down here. So multiply 4 times 9, 4 times 2, 4 times 4, and 4 times 1. And we get this other partial product in Obama Blue. Now we have our Chisholm red partial product and our Obama Blue partial product, and we have to put those together because those are 2 parts of our product. And to find our final product, you need to add these together. Now you can add the partial products to find the product and put the answer here. Okay, now that we have taken some time to think about some strategies, area model yesterday, partial product, and standard algorithm, I want you to practice what strategy you like the best and apply it here. So apply your thinking to a new problem. All right, problem 1. Find the product of 512 and 46 using the strategy that you like best. I'm never going to tell you what road to go down. Use what works for you. I've just given you tools. Pick the tool that works best for you. Problem 2, still applying your thinking. A school supply store has boxes of markers with 24 markers in each box. There are 1,075 boxes of markers in stock. How many markers does the store have in stock? Okay, so think to yourself, there's 25 markers, there's a 1,075 boxes of markers. Think to yourself how I'm going to set this problem up and use what strategy is best for you. Now for your closing ticket, please show me what you know. What is the product of 257 times 34? I know it says use standard algorithm. Remember, just because it says it doesn't mean you have to use it. I saw a student use another strategy yesterday, and he rocked it out. And I love it. And whatever strategy works for you, use it. All right? So, this is your last problem. Show me what you know about multiplying multi-digit numbers by a 2 digit.